Echo. Hello, everyone. We're back. It's been a minute since I last played a game and recorded it. So, as you can see, there was a really big PlayStation sale a while back, and they were doing a deal where you could get Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments and The Devil's Daughter for like a tenner, like as a deal, like a pack. Which was a saving. It was like something wild, like an 85% saving or some shit. And I was like, I've always kind of thought like that might be like a fun game. I don't know how good they are. I know people are a bit kind of like they're mediocre at best. But I figured, I think it'd be a fun thing. And when you're getting a deal that good, and at the time I was looking for new games to play, I'd actually like run out of, I'd played like every game in my to play list, so I was looking for new stuff to do anyway, new stuff to do for Let's Plays, and I figured, why don't we play Sherlock Holmes? So that's what we're doing today. I'm pretty sure my friend played this once, like, he brought it to like, that way where you go around someone's house and you bring all your games. I'm sure he brought it once, but it might not have been this one. I feel like it was, but to be honest, it could have been anything. My throat's a bit scratchy this morning. It is insanely hot here today. We're back in the second heat wave in the UK, and the heat and the pollen count has ripped through my vocal cords. But it's good. It's fine. We'll manage. If I'm struggling, I'll go and get some water. But I'm alright for now. Anyway, so I don't really know what to expect. I guess, I expect Sherlock Holmes. Probably John Watson. Hopefully not Benedict Cumberbatch. That's mean. I don't actually mean that. Hopefully no Stephen Moffat. I mean that. But yeah, I suppose let's just get into it because I don't know what we're doing. But I was just looking up because I was checking. I was pretty sure Crimes and Punishments came before Devil's Daughter, but I was just checking. But actually, this turns out to be the 7th game in a long line of Sherlock Holmes video games. So I hope I didn't need to play the first 6. Game features autosave. Good. Any game that doesn't feature autosave in this day and age, on the 7th generation of consoles, is the wrong game. Oh, that is quite painful. Right, let's check our options. Gamma. What? That's probably fine. Yeah, we've got subtitles on and we're not inverting the camera. How to play. Cool, that all looks fairly simple. Right, okay, well, new game. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. Well, that's fucking topical, innit? Starring Sherlock Holmes. I thought it was going to say, like, the actors. Lestrade. Mrs. Hudson, oh yay. Mycroft. Wiggins and the BSI. I don't know what that is. I did watch Sherlock. I originally didn't. Like, for years after Sherlock came out, the fandom was so awful that I was like, I'm not watching this show. I don't want to have anything to do with this program. But eventually I watched it. I actually watched it. This is so bad. I had a friend who would not shut up about how it was the best show ever, so I watched it because I thought if I'm going to criticise it to their face, I should probably have some kind of actual knowledge of what I'm talking about. So I watched it and I really enjoyed it, so that was annoying. But that last series was pretty damn bad, I'm going to just say it. But series 1 and 2 were really good. The series 1 finale, The Great Game, that's my favourite episode. I think it's brilliant.
Holmes.
Oh, why? Oh, wow. What the fuck? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I actually doing? Oh god, it's playing in the Hall of the Mountain King. I hate that song. Yeah, I don't know what the controls are. What am I supposed to do? I feel like that's flashing, but it could just be the... What do I do? Oh wow, this is off to a oh, here we go. Take cover. I was gonna say this is off to a great start.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Holmes, for fuck's sake!
You are utterly mad.
That is quite quiet, actually. Hold on. I don't like it to echo, but at the same time, I can't hear it. Take cover! Nice slippers.
Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course.
No, it's Mrs. Hudson.
Almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded.
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, it's doing the Sherlock mind wordy thing.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the
God, we're getting right into it.
also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and
Why are my
50
neighbours
years
being so
old.
fucking loud?
An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has
Right.
the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious.
I was gonna say, clearly not a very good investigation if he's coming to ask Sherlock Holmes for
Give me
help.
half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
Oh, merry man.
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Nice. I am gonna bring through a glass of water because my throat is all of a sudden burning, so just bear with me a sec. I'm gonna have it in the Hall of the Mountain King in my head for the rest of the day, and I hate that piece of music. Okay, let's do this. Let's investigate. Right. Press square to open the casebook and check your current progress. I don't think we've really got a lot of progress. We haven't even left the house. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Inspect the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe. Oh, nice. I get to pick clothes. Oh, well, now I'm on board. Inspector Lestrade pays a visit to Baker Street, where he relates to Holmes the grotesque affair that involved the former captain known as Black Peter. Okay, right. So this is my map. And that is indeed London. Yep, that is London. And it is London about the late 1800s because it's the exact same map as Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Not that London changes, but London expands. Like, London's bigger now than it was then. Evidence. Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born in 1845, so 50 years old. Alright, so we are in 1895 then. He achieved great success whale hunting in Scandinavia, retired in 1884, eventually moving to Woodmansley. Don't have any documents, souvenirs, echoes, and character portraits. Cool beans, okay. Join Lestrade at Woodmansley. Oh god. Why does he feel like he controls like absolute shit? Oh. Hi. Well. Anyway.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Watson, you're such a stick in the mud.
You go along to Peter
Okay,
Carey's
he says
house.
the same.
Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Why are you doing fucking chemistry over here, Holmes? It's not fair to deny me of the cross.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. This is where I keep my post.
With a knife in it. As you do.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
My archive. I can always
So
consult.
we've got letters, encyclopedias, newspapers, and research. Oh, where was that?
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
It probably will be. Okay, well, let's go to Woodman. Oh, right, yeah, I need to put a suit on, don't I? Still wearing my dressing gown, that's probably not great. Where do I... Oh, Watson's room. Wow, my stomach is making some noise. Okay, so he's got his little typewriter. Cute. Oh my god, stomach, shut up. I'm filming. Christ. I do like the decor in here. I do like Victorian decor, I have to say. It was very garish, and you know, I appreciate that, because these days, you know, everyone just paints their house magnolia and beige, and like, I appreciate that in Victorian times, people were gaudy, you know? Life's too short to have a beige house. That's what I say. Oh, look at this, he's got fucking wigs and shit. Makeup table. I can do his makeup? What? Oh, I can change his hair. Why? I mean, it looks like they're locked for now, but... Why is this a thing? Why do they have hair customization? In Sherlock Holmes, this is not what I expected at all. Oh, I can give him a hat though. I can't give him anything else, but I can put a hat on him. Yeah, I truly did not expect character customization in a Sherlock Holmes game. This is a surprise to me. That's fine. Well, I've got a hat on. Oh good, I'm wearing my suit. Somehow. Casual suit, black suit, brown suit, green suit, grey suit, white suit, bandit outfit, farmer outfit, morning gown, sailor outfit, unbuttoned suit. Right, I think I like the brown suit, I think. The green suit makes me think of, I don't know if anybody remembers the adverts. It was a online casino. It was called Mr. Green, and it had a little jingle. It reminds me of that. Right. We can go out now because we're wearing clothes.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee completed. Great.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Evidence. The garden and fields are well kept. A capable gardener works here. Oh. Yeah, what are the controls again? So we've got, oh, we can switch characters apparently. Oh good, there's a run button, that's what I was wondering. Launch Sherlock's talent, launch imagination, open deduction space, first third person view, okay, perform actions, open casebook, help, move character, move camera, select action. Okie dokie. Oh, swipe right and swipe left as well. God, they're using the touchpad and everything. Fancy. So I don't know what his imagination and stuff is yet, so let's see. Ah, look. Wonderful. Because I was going to say that walking speed is going to wreck me.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Alrighty. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So I can investigate her as well. I see. Character portrait complete. Okay, nice. Okay.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
What am I doing? No. Oh shit. What was I supposed to do?
You have indeed.
Yes.
He was different, wasn't he, when you...
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Right, oh right.
But how do you know about that?
Oh right, we're doing Alien Noir. How do you know about Plymouth?
Never mind.
Maybe I don't have that evidence yet, because by the looks of it, I don't think any of those things have shit to do with Plymouth, really.
Mr. Holmes?
Fascinating. I don't think anyway. I'm having flashbacks because I was quite bad at L.A. Noire, admittedly. Concentrate your attention on finding details that others are inclined to overlook. Footprints? I don't think they're overlooking them. There's a guy right there looking at them.
Footprints appear to be quite large.
Like, I don't think you need to be Sherlock Holmes to deduct that. Unidentified footprints left recently on a patch of wet earth at Womensley. They may perhaps have been left by the murderer. Oh, they may have been left by the murderer. Perhaps I could find a pair of boots that would match them. Okay, I don't see anything else.
Took care not to touch anything.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that...
Let me see.
Where, it's weirdly hot. Door. It is. I cannot argue with that. Oh.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the...
Drama.
Scratches were not here yesterday.
Now mysterious visit.
Well, he's not the man. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
It's a wooden hut. You think you could just kind of like... Sir, there's a window right there. You could go through the window if you really want. Oh, okay. Door's open now. Never mind.
What a terrible way to die.
God, I'm sure his wife said, "Oh dear," she wasn't wrong. Fuck. Suspiciously empty space, outline in the dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the ship.
Ah, there was something there and it's been
Object was
moved.
taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
The outline in the dust on one of Carrie's shells looks as if something had been recently removed. It's larger than a book, a box, or a small chest.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
The sound is showing up quite quiet on my thingy. Let me see if I can bump it a bit. Usually video game audio is so loud, but for some reason this game is quite quiet.
Holmes for hunting whales.
I mean, it's got subtitles, so I know you can see what it's saying, but it does seem extraordinarily quiet. Oh great, now it's loud as fuck. It's just his... Okay, so it's his dialogue that's quiet, but the sound effects are really loud. That's great. I'll maybe... Jeez. Anyway, right. Well, those are boots. I don't see anything in here. Nothing's showing up. But it's still saying examine. Oh, right, okay. It didn't want me to do the R1
Peter
thing. never
Carey's
mind.
boots. They look to be a size 8. Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Okay, so the appear space size, yeah. Find a use. So if we go out and look at the footprints, we can see if they match.
Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
That thing up there is very shiny. Rotate the object in any direction to examine it thoroughly.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work. Rum. A sailor's drink.
Why is the rum always gone?
Someone drank from this glass recently. It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
I get a jar of dirt. Oh, there's something. Is that? It looks like it goes green once you've found everything. So, what else is there then? I get a jar of dirt. I get a jar of dirt. I get a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it? I shouldn't talk about that anymore. I love Pirates of the Caribbean, but we don't like Johnny Depp anymore, so. Aha! Oh, what the
This
fuck?
aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
What? What in the fuck? Oh wait, hold on. Okay, right. Hold on. Then that doesn't line up over. What the fuck? I love it. It's like skip. It's like, are you failing miserably at this? I can see what it is I need to do. I just can't seem to make it work. Like, they don't line up. Oh, wait. No. Because this only moves left to right, it doesn't move up and down. And this one only moves up and down, it doesn't move left to right. So. Ta-da!
This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Yeah, I'll do better later. That was driving me mad.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
If they left it behind, that's a rookie error.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Ooh.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
I was gonna say the phone numbers, but it's the phone did exist, but probably not phone numbers. Like Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in what, the mid 1880s, something like that.
This wooden handle is plain and solid.
But I doubt people will just be having telephones at this point in time.
Underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Or was it the, no wait, the 1860s, wasn't it? 1860s I think he invented the telephone.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
I think. Okay, so we've finished. What is this? Ah, find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red colour signifies an achievable. Oh, this reminds me of. I played this game on my phone when I had that free trial of Apple Arcade. And it was a game where you had to make connections like this. And dear God, I was so bad at it. I was so bad. That was such a good game, but dear God, I was shit at it. Right. No gardener. Judith Carey says her husband took care of the garden himself. That does not sound feasible. She might be hiding something. Several unsuccessful attempts were made to break in, according to the scratches lined the lock. Peter Carey's body was impaled to the wall with a harpoon through the chest like a butterfly. A leather notebook with the initials JHN stained in blood, which indicates it was dropped into the pool of blood after the murder. Well, I haven't made any deductions yet. I am aware.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Ah, so the harpoon here was taken off the wall. Oh, I missed this.
Hammerfest. The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Okay, got the shelf. That's still showing up. Missing. Ah, Dundee.
It's a whaling map.
You asked for Dundee, I guess. Right, we got everything else. Table's done, he's done, that's done, that's done. That for some reason has a different thingy. Right. The shoe prints. Ta-da! Oh, they don't match. I thought they did. Alright.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Mr. Holmes?
I don't know. To be honest. I still haven't found a clue to like... Oh!
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be. But he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
That's a bit weird.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
Shut
There. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
It ain't though.
You have indeed some.
Yes.
He was different, wasn't he? When you first met him.
Also, if this was Ellie Noir, I'd be judging her because she was like...
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, she keeps looking to the side.
Remember that.
No. No. According to Observe on YouTube, the old thing about the old adage about how telling the truth if you look the other way means you're lying apparently isn't actually true because it depends on the person. But I still think she's sus. Playz shows no signs of use. Da-da-da. I still don't really know what Plymouth has to do with anything. Is she meant to be Scottish, is she?
Never mind.
None of these things seem to suggest anything about Plymouth,
Thank
though.
you,
I haven't learned anything about Plymouth. Maybe I need to make a deduction. Can I not go in our house? Let me in your house. I want to rummage through your shit. Right. Peter Carey's not a smoker. Although she'd not seen it before, she was forbidden to go in the cabin. A missing tin box. You'd forbidden anyone from touching it. I'm not sure. This is what I mean, like, you should see me, like, that game that I played on my phone, I was so bad at it. And, Ellie Noir, I was so bad at Ellie Noir. I heard that fucking "you've made the wrong choice" jingle all the time. It was so annoying. I don't think I've got anything to find because the wee thing hasn't lit up. Oh great, now I'm stuck. Cool. See, I keep thinking maybe I want to ask her about the pilgrimage, but the pilgrimage didn't say she left from, like, Plymouth or anything. Oh. Oh wait. With evidence required. What does that mean?
These footprints.
Do I need to find more boots? What about the boots he's wearing? How do we know? Oh wait, because he's a size 8, right? Yeah, that would make sense. I don't know why that just says object of interest. I don't really know what that means. Yeah, do be aware that if you're coming along with me for this ride, you're going to be here a while, because I'm really bad at these things. I might just start saying stupid shit to her and see if it works, because I feel like I'm not getting anywhere at the moment. I'm wondering if the break-in attempt in the box have any link, because, like, did they break in and steal the box? But...
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my...
Does he mean that she returned to Plymouth after her pilgrimage? Pilgrimage is the only one I can think that makes sense.
Never
Oh,
mind.
fuck. Oh. Ah, I'm hitting the wrong fucking buttons. No.
He was different, wasn't he? When
I
you
just realised
first
I've got a
met
black
him
mark
upon
on my,
your return from Plymouth.
sandals. Which
Yes,
is
Mr. Holmes. Yes, but how do you know about that?
right.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest
Oh, there we
route
go.
from
Yeah,
England
I was
to Spain
right.
is from Plymouth.
He means that she came back through
I
Plymouth.
believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes.
How is that useful, though? How is knowing that she met him in
Thank
Plymouth
you.
useful? Yeah, exactly. That achieved nothing. That's not it. Okay, break attempts seems to be right. Okay. Draw a clear picture of the crime by forming your deductions into questions. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated. Why?
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door.
Why
to
would
be
they come back today? Organize an ambush.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Okie dokie. Now what?
We need to find a good place for an ambush.
Oh, right, okay.
It's behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This looks like the perfect hiding
Are we just
place.
going to sit on the ground behind the cabin? I am enjoying this, I have to say. I don't think I'm doing very well, but I'm enjoying it. Hopefully I'll get better once I kind of understand what the game was expecting of me. I think that was one of the things about L.A. Noire, was you kind of had to learn how to... Like, what did they... How did their minds work when they made it, I think, is one of the things you kind of get used to with L.A. Noire over time. That sometimes it's not as obvious
Did you hear
as you'd think it is. Like, they think about it in a certain way. Who the fuck are you?
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Did they have guns in the Victorian times? Why has he got a gun?
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. All right, my fine.
Before I don't know.
Who are
They
you?
might be
What are
dead.
you doing here?
You can't just go around carrying guns in the UK
You imagine
now.
that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
That's what they all say.
And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I I didn't.
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but I... Yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm
Yeah,
tired
he
of
didn't do
this.
it.
Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll
He
see
didn't
you
do it.
put in front of the judge.
That's too obvious.
What? But you can't. I'm not... It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
He therefore didn't do it. Oh nice, Scotland Yard. Examine Nelligan's belongings. Interrogate suspect at Scotland Yard.
Mr. Holmes?
What have we got on the wall? Wanted Jonathan Fenton. £100 reward. Henry Stallar. Donald Smith. Heady? Single stone diamond earrings. Cool. Oh.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
I just realised that where the like symbols show up to tell me to like do deductions and stuff is blocked by the face cam. This always happens. The face cam's always in the wrong place. But I didn't realise that. So apologies for that. Evidence room. Is there anything else?
Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, you can't go upstairs. I was just curious. What we got? Staff room. Inspector Lestrade. Oh, not a fucking morgue. Everybody knows I have a bad history with morgues in video games. There's always some shit in a morgue. I don't like it.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Oh, look. Oh, right. Yeah, of course. JHN, John Hopley Nelligan.
The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
I still don't think he did it, though.
A handkerchief with the initials J.
Seems way too obvious. There's an inscription.
And partner, 1883.
From R. Dawson.
From R. Dawson.
To my friend.
To my
and partner.
friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive.
R. Dawson. Rose Dawson. Now you know that... she wasn't English. Now you know there was a man named Jack Dawson. And how he saved me. In all the ways a person can be saved. Search archives. Does it mean search archives like back at the house or?
These are the suspect's belongings.
Alright, is it because I need the evidence? Yeah. Okie dokie. Go see
Locked.
Lestrade.
Locked.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you, Lestrade. Fucking morgues. Don't like morgues. Oh god. Oh, look at it. And it's a proper Victorian morgue as well. Oh god, I hate it. I hate it. This all started because of the morgue in Arkham Asylum, and ever since then, I've only ever encountered bad things. Like, my Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Syndicate glitched when I tried to go into the morgue, and it's like, and the whole game, like, shat itself. And this is why morgues in video games are bad, and I don't like them, because only bad things ever happen in morgues. Right. Nelly, over here.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
No, you
What
lost
do
it at
these
a crime scene,
abbreviations
sir.
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
I want to inspect him, hold on. Oh, wait, yeah. Shabby cap. Patch. Expensive fabric. Oh. Elaborate buttons. So the man's rich. He's got money. Calluses. Scars. Thin neck. Okay, what am I missing? Short sleeves.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Or did you?
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Oops. Select the correct answer. Yeah, I mean...
So, Mr. Nelligan...
The ring is mine.
like, yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Fucking idiots. I don't know. I mean, it's not going to be the well-kept girl. I kind of feel like it's... I don't know what the jacket refers to.
No.
Yeah, I was going to
Mr.
say.
Nelligan, I
The
believe
jacket
that
seems
the ring
odd,
belongs
so I
to
feel
your
like it had to be the answer. Because, like, I don't know why we're talking about his dad's jacket.
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional
Yeah.
wealth could afford. You do not seem to me
And it
to be
has
a rich
short
man,
sleeves, maybe
Mr.
saying it
Nelligan.
doesn't fit.
Furthermore, the garment...
Yeah, there
is
we go, it doesn't
ill-fitting.
fit, yeah.
It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else.
It's
Most
been sewn
probably
up, it's
your
got
father.
short sleeves. so it clearly doesn't fit him
Taking
properly.
with him the family's
His eyes are
money.
itchy.
As a
from
little
behavior.
boy, you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
I believe you. I do. I don't know what reason you could have to want to kill Peter Carey. He just seems like a petty thief who's had a hard time in life and needs money. I don't think he's got anything to do with this. Peter Carey's arm is like times used that more interacted quickly and instinctively. Like, this guy doesn't seem like... Okay. Let's try.
Locked. These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations.
Probably need to make a deduction then. But what? I hate how they cover up each other. That's really annoying. Like, stay fucking still so I can read. Jesus. Right. No gardener, missing tin box, break-in attempts, Nelligan's notebook. Yay! We need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill by fully piercing the body. Yeah, I don't think this guy has that in him. He looks like a twerp.
I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Prepare a harpoon for throwing experiment. What? Right, okay, are we going back home then? Do I leave through the door or... Yeah, right. He said he wanted to search the archives. Yeah, there we go. First electric railway opens, the Bankruptcy Act 1883. Fenian, that's a bad word. Condemned for murder. Dawson and Nelligan are bankrupt. Can I read these, or is it just the ones that, like...
That is not
Alright,
the
yeah.
one I need.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it would, like, open up stuff. But yeah. Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund bankrupt, Nelligan missing. Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of the company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht, preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted by both the police and his creditors.
Here it is.
Okay, well, yeah.
Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Okay. Right. Oh, Watson. We need to throw some harpoons about. For some reason.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, What is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
Sorry.
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Yeah, when I was looking up, apparently there was a Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper game out before
Visit
this.
to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper was released in March 2009. Released on the Xbox 360. Oh, I have a 360 now. I bought one recently for the laughs. And so that I could play Fable, which I haven't actually done yet. I can get it then! Woohoo! Okay, so where are we going now? The Whitechapel Butcher.
I need to take a harpoon.
Oh, right. So I need to go to the cat. Do I need to go all the way back to this cabin just to pick up a fucking harpoon? That seems like effort.